That big rock in the pond is blocking the calculations for fishing. Okay, I'll bear that in mind. So this one, do you mean? I can definitely get rid of that. Oh, thank you so much for the cheer there. That was really kind of you. Thank you. Because this I was kind of keeping as a sort of... a little bit of an island, I guess. Uh-oh. 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 Whoa. Breathing is good. Breathing is not optional. Yoink. Oof. Let's get back up here. Let's get out of this so I can actually pay attention to chat. Sureflikaz, I hope I said that right, but thank you so much for those bits. That was a huge bit bomb. Thank you. It's very kind of you. Isn't prepared. Aavak finally gets watching now. Usually, work has me too busy. Just resubbed, but I think the notification didn't work. Oh, I'm terribly sorry. Let me have a look. Oh no, there we are. I must have missed it. I do apologize. Thank you so much for the resub there. Second month, best month. Indeed it is. Thank you, mate. Thank you so much. Actually, you know what? Oh no, there it is. It was a little while ago. I'm so sorry for missing that. I am the worst streamer, my lord. Oh, apparently I got it right. Hey! Okay, so the island is what's messing up the calculations. Okay. That's a shame, because I was liking that. But alright, if I gotta get rid of it, I've gotta get rid. Let me get some more... brick wall. Yeah. I'll pop that in there. And goodbye. On the plus side, I don't actually need those platforms anymore. That would have been nice to keep, I feel. So do you think with this gone, we'll have a large enough area to fish in? I can even bring more water down from above, actually. If need be. Alright, let's go up. Right, let's turn off smart cursor because it's just going to get in my way otherwise. Well, that's that tie done. There we go. Very much like this background wall to create the illusion that it's supported by something in the distance rather than just floating. That being said, perhaps it's supported by the ceiling rather than being held up. It's held aloft. I need my hammer. Oh, my hammer's there. Get some air. Oh, damn it. Gotta keep my inventory open in order to use that. There we go. I wouldn't mind getting some hanging candles or something, but guess I'll have to do for now. Whoop. Right, now let's see if this is good enough to fish from. Let us hope it is. Oh! Ah, damn it. I thought it bobbed. Oh, I waited too long that time. There we go. Just had to get the hang of when I needed to reel in. 75 tiles is minimum. 300 is maximum. Okay. Is there any particular way of knowing how many tiles of water is available to a pond? Poor Tilly is scared of the wind. She just came bolting up the stairs in a panic, so I wrapped my dressing gown around her to make her feel secure. Aww. Yeah, it is pretty windy around here at the moment, actually. Getting a decent amount of specular fish here. I say I don't actually know what a decent amount of specular fish is. What's a regular amount and what's a decent amount? Yeah, there are loads of rabbits up there. I could make it some decent stews, actually. Okay, well that's enough. Let's have a look at you. Material. They're all materials, but we'll have to find out what we do with them a bit later. Now, what I could do is actually start popping these in here. Guess there's no particular reason not to, but then again, there's also no reason to do that when I can just pop everything I want in here. Which seems like a bit of a better idea. Let's get these in there as well for now. Your RimWorld Let's Plays and Kenshi Let's Plays were what brought me here. Oh, thank you so much, mate. That's really, really kind of you. I'm glad you're enjoying them so much. That's awesome. I'm one of the first streamers to pull you from YouTube to Twitch. Oh, thanks, dude. That's very high praise indeed. Specular fish aren't that useful to you since you're already a single player and have a magic mirror. And the ferrets, well, you know, the ferrets are really what pull people. I have come to accept this. Oh, one of our puppies doesn't deal well with thunder at all. She'll spend the duration plastered up against whoever will hold her. Oh, bless her. Fastest food, specular fish are potions. Okay. Oh, you can actually make them into food now. Okay, that's pretty cool. Stardew Valley is what hooked you onto my channel. Oh. Well, I am hopeful to be starting a new series on that very soon. Right, okay, so with what we know of this biome, we've got some gold and tungsten down there, but really it's the gold over here and a little bit of tungsten there that I would like to hit first. And that probably means going out and back down. I believe somewhere around here is where all those... Yeah, that's where I died a lot, I think. Those are my gravestones, yeah. So we kind of want to come along here and up and then down and in. That's the route I think we're going to take. Let's go ahead and try that now. Whop. Oh, wait. I do not have that properly set up, do I? Very much do not. Immediate improvements to all stats. I wish I knew what stats were in this. Like, what are my stats? I do not know. I'm just going to dig up and out of here. Hopefully avoid the worst of those slimes if I can. Of course, I could just go and hang out with rabbits too. But if I do this right, then I should be able to use my yo-yo to just mess with them. Like so. That bounces a little bit obnoxious though. There we go. Wooden yo-yo, so not worth it right now, but it's for these little trick shots that they actually do come into their own. be a little bit more annoying, or at the very least I would have to expose myself to danger to do that normally. And we're out. That is quite a long way down. I don't necessarily want to expose this room to a load of water. So let's just dig up and basically have a little water lock. It's going to give me access. But whilst that's going on, let's get up here and grab all of this iron ore. There we go. And whoop. I'm really enjoying Terraria. It's always been a game that I've liked. Maybe Sheila can attest to that. I don't get as much opportunity to play it as I wish I did. It's one of those games that, in a lot of ways, it really excels as a multiplayer game. And so sometimes it's like, well, if I've got no one else to play with, what's the point? But no, I really, really love this game. Whoop, whoop. And you, my little friend, you need to come with me. Yoink. Right, there we go. Also, why am I trying to catch spider's webs with a net? My net might be made of spider's webs for all I know, but I'm fairly certain I can't catch them with it. Uh-oh. That is definitely possible for you to come through. Have to bear that in mind. Oh, wow. Thank you so much for that enormous bit bomb there. Thank you, mate. You're awesome. Take the rest of my bits. Diolch yn fawr. Thank you. That's incredibly generous of you. Okay, I'm going to try your name again. Shreflakaz. Again, not entirely sure I'm doing it right, though. You did seem reasonably happy with it last time, but... oof. I have to stare at your name for a few moments and kind of practice it in my brain. I mean, practice it in my brain. Practice it in... you know what I mean. An internal monologue. Have to kind of simulate saying it a little bit before I feel up to it. Got it. Thank you, mate. I'm very glad not to have let you down. Right, let's get down here then. Get me... oh, actually... get that in position. Whoop. There we are. That's where our flare again came to. There's a decent amount of stuff around here. There's a little bit more gold down below as well. Now, as much as I've spent a lot of time building, I do feel that we've made some decent progress too. I think one of the next building projects I would love to work on is a minecart, because that is not something I've ever really made myself. For any kind of... never really made a minecart that is even remotely functional. I think I have made one. I believe Meta and I were trying to make a little Minecraft cart like station in the Let's Play, but that was where she started to lose a little bit of motivation with the series, and so we didn't really have much more to go on with that. That's the project that basically broke that series, unfortunately. Yep. Now let's have a look. Got pots, small pots, webs over there. Some more tungsten down by there. There shouldn't be any more chests, I don't think, around here. So we can probably start more safely exploring out. There's a big update for From the Depths coming soon. Ooh, okay. What's the update? I've been looking into getting back into that recently, actually. I think I first followed Aavak when he had a series of From the Depths. Cross-pollinated from Lathrix. This was, years ago. It always amuses me a little bit when people say they found me through Lathrix, because it's kind of the whole full circle, the whole circle of life sort of thing. It's actually really cool. Because Lathrix reached out to me when, in the kind of heyday of Robocraft, really, and asked if I would do a collab with him, because the channel was fairly small and he was just trying to get a foot in. Though I think he'd been playing a lot of Plague Inc. for a while, but he was trying to kind of branch out a bit. And I remember telling him that I wasn't against it, but I'd need to know him a bit first, just to make sure that there was actually some sort of dynamic there, and it would, it wouldn't just be two people who knew nothing about each other and had no chemistry. But I invited him to kind of get to know the community. At the time, my community was mostly on Steam, like in the Steam sort of groups thing. And he hung around chatting. We played a couple of games together. We got on. And so in the end, we did a collab. And I remember him telling me how thankful he was, because it caused his channel to blow up a little bit. And it wasn't... Wow, I mean, I think it was like within a few weeks, he was pointing out that his channel was literally like, expanding by about a third of its size every month. And it just went from strength to strength from there. It was always one of those things. It was really cool to be a part of. And so when it comes full circle, like I was saying, with the people saying, "Oh yeah, I found you through Lathrix," I don't know. There's something. I don't know. It feels right. I guess. I don't know. That probably sounds a bit weird. That it feels right, but I don't know. It's kind of a nice sort of, yeah, this is how the world works sort of thing. Everything comes back around full circle eventually. Dunk. Big old iron vein over there, but I think I'm beyond iron a little bit. Well, hello. Out of jester arrows. Oh, that's not good. Not good at all. Disapprove. Black slime, please no. You could fall on me now by accident. Oh, you just did. Nope. There was a tiny pink slime right behind it and a skeleton on the other side. I was not going to play against those odds. God, not the steep chat. Let's catch up on chat a little bit. Same but in reverse. I started with Aavak and found Lathrix. yeah, exactly. Problem is that still blows my mind. I'm like, what the hell are you doing? It is a bit complicated. It does take a lot of effort to really get into it, I feel. You almost need to learn the game again if you take any kind of sizable break. Yeah, we have got a lot of 4+U events in chat tonight. It's actually really nice. Really chilled out. I love these like late night chill streams for that reason. Well, it's past 1 in the morning. I have to go. Take care, guys. Oh, take care, Leon. Thanks for hanging out, mate. Well, that's right. I need to check out the Bestiary. I haven't looked at that properly yet. Thinking back, I think I was introduced to Aavak via a Mass Factorium series. I was intrigued by the frequent scallywags. Well, I mean, you think you originally found me through a Dwarf Force Let's Play like 7 years ago? Yeah. Yep, that Rogue Legacy, Kata, yeah, those are the games. Probably No Moria around that time as well. Kattenveer, I think it was. That one was probably Kattenveer. What are you doing, Raphael? Get out of my house, you scoundrel. Stop swinging the door. No, please. No. Why? You suck. Fine. You want to wander off? You can't. Just sit in there and think about what you've done. Also, so you can't mess around with my door anymore. Seriously. Think about what you've done. My lord. I was enjoying reading chat, and then you got in the way. That's Raphael's stress relief. Lock him in the fungeon. No. Don't want Raphael in my fungeon. Tries to steal my bedroom. Scallywag. Are rails craftable too? Yes, absolutely. But yeah, I believe the dwarf fort that I had back then would have been Kattenveer. And he says that as he comes around full circle in the cave. Perfection. Spirals within spirals within spirals. You think this was an Ito manga? It is Ito, isn't it? I have to check. We need to check. Who is the author of Uzumaki? Yeah, Junji Ito. Yeah. You think this was Uzumaki all of a sudden? Circles and spirals and spirals and circles. Only significantly less Lovecraftian. Nico Blazewind. I found Aavak due to looking up Stardew Let's Plays. Probably quite a lot of other people who can say that as well. Oh, hey, look at the door. Wonder what's behind it. Oh, hey, look at the door. Wonder what's behind it. Oh, hey, look at the door. Wonder what's behind it. Yeah, exactly. That's basically what just happened to that that NPC Bilal. Uzumaki is amazing. I've actually got that on my shelf. I went when I got it from Waterstones, the last behind the counter says, "Oh, cool. As soon as we get that in, it goes." I was like, "Yeah, there's a reason for that. It's pretty much amazing. It's like a classic. It doesn't surprise me at all." I pop in there every now and then, and I'll just check what's on the shelves. I don't tend to order things, but yeah, I was like, yeah, there's a pretty good reason why that pretty much flies off the shelf as soon as it's stocked. You cask of Montalido the painter. I did. Yes, I did. And you know what? It felt so good. I'm going to do a proper job of it. There you go. Less light for you. Even less light. No more light. No light. No light forever. Forever no light. Enjoy. Ah. Blessed silence. I've fallen asleep playing Terraria before and been woken up by a zombie. Rah! Yep, that makes sense. Aavak, you asked what the current dev test is. A complete revamp introducing strategic AI for the campaign. Oh, nice. Very nice. The painter is in there because they did not leave when I made them a perfectly good house to go stay in. Instead, they tried to stick around. Scoundrel. Right. Let's go ahead and have a look. Bestiary ID. Sure. So we've got the demolitionist. Tread carefully around this dwarf. The demolitionist is an explosive fanatic and sells dangerous things that go boom. You find him underground. The Hallow. Okay. Oh, so this is their preferred location. All right. You prefer to be in the desert. Okay, dye trader. I'll try and get that for you. Eccentric and rather snobby to a fault, the dye trader has expensive tastes. He's passionate about materials used in dyes he sells. Painter prefers the jungle. Painter can talk about all the different shades of colours with which one can paint the walls. He'll sell but a handful of them. Yeah. Zoologist is happy on the surface. Travelling merchant. A flamboyantly dressed travelling merchant travels far and wide to bring unique cultural wares from time to time. Or the goldfish. I really want to get a goldfish, frankly. I think that would be amazing. Alright, let's continue looking. Let's have a look at you. An exotic waterfowl that thrives in desert oasis. Pupfish. Angry dandelion. Worms. Oh yeah, there's the salamander. We don't know anything about them. That's a shame. Have I really not got enough info on zombies? Okay, well. Shackle drops from them from time to time. They only show up in the blood moon. I have not killed nearly enough of those. In life, this torch-wielding zombie joined an angry mob to hunt the undead. In death, it joined the undead mob to hunt the living. See, you know, everything. Full circle. Leaving doors open may be an invitation for shambling brain eaters to enter the home, and nobody likes that. That is true. I want to know what's up with you, though. The suspicious feeling of being watched may very well come true in the dark of night when Cthulhu's minions roam the skies. The simple gelatinous creature, you've seen that one. Have a look at the others. Oh, I'm nowhere near. Oh no, I have killed apparently enough of these. These itty bitty diggy dogs dig through the earth and take focused spelunkers by surprise, causing unwanted distress. Okay. We don't have any info for the mother slime. Wait, that looks like a tiny skeleton. Undead miner. Well, the strange tingling sensation in the water may be the unwelcome surging of electrical death from the brainless jellyfish. Swim with care. They are small, hard to see, and swiftly flap about in unpredictable ways. They often carry disease, such as rabies. This is true. Skeletons meandering through more moist caverns become hosts for glowing fungal growth, greatly empowering them. Dibble turned on a variety of rabid bats themselves and wrought with a deadly fungal infection. Ooh, the shroomerang. Now that is something I wouldn't mind grabbing. Just one of those sharp-toothed fish can easily end a life. Luckily, they tend to swarm their victims in large groups. Life is grand. Okay. Robot hat. Still not much in terms of info on the wretches you find out in the Crimson, but sure. Okay. Well, we finished having a look through that for now. Is it hard to get a 100% Bestiary? Probably. Yeah, the problem with the zombie boys is that there are several types of zombies that fall under the same banner here. What? Why did the music just change? What's going on? Is this a monsoon or something? I think it might be. No, it's definitely not a blood moon. It's a thunderstorm. Okay. Well, that sounded far more epic than I felt it deserved. Yeah, yeah, it's a thunderstorm. Okay, fair enough. stack. Alright, let's try and get some of these items done. Donk. Still not enough gold.